This podcast gives you plenty of strategy to make things happen, but imagine having the space to actually do it. That's what the Fun and Profitable Power Hour is all about. It's a focused co-working session where you can take action and finish tasks. And for a limited time, I'm offering it for free. Our next one is September 24th. Go save your spot now at wendymuzzy.com/powerhour. Hey there, and welcome to episode 32 of Your Fun and Profitable Online Business, the podcast that helps you grow your business with ease and celebration. I'm your host, Wendy Muzzy, a certified money coach, online business strategist, and your behind-the-scenes buddy for building a business that feels good and makes money. Today, we're talking about something that can be a game changer for productivity: virtual co-working. Now, if you've ever thought, what exactly is co-working, and how do I not waste my time in one? You're in the right place, because I've been there, and I want to share those lessons with you. All right, let's get to it. Now, I have to start with a funny but not so funny story here. The first time I logged into a Zoom that turned out to be co-working, I was late. Now, this isn't typical for me. I had back-to-back client calls that day, and I was just doing the best I could. And I showed up totally unprepared. I was also confused why no one was talking. I remember thinking, wait, is my audio broken? Did I miss something? And I did. I totally missed something. I just logged out and was like, lesson learned. Now, here's the spoiler alert. That silence, that's the whole point of the plan. And another time, the facilitator asked everyone during the break what they had accomplished. And you know what I had to admit? I'd taken a walk. I hadn't made a plan for what I was going to work on, and I wasn't prepared. Now, you want to talk about awkward? It was pretty awkward. So let's go through how to save you from these awkward moments, and I'll share how to set yourself up for success so you walk away from every session with real progress, not just a checked attendance box. As business owners, we spend so much time in our heads. There's to-do list, and there's so much going on, problem solving, everything. And this makes it really easy to procrastinate, or overthink, or just spin. And co-working sessions kind of shake that up a little bit. I like to think of them as focus containers. It gives you accountability. Other people are working, so you're less likely to scroll Instagram. It gives you structure. There's a time boundary, so your brain goes, okay, it's time to work, get down to it. And it gives you momentum, because you start finishing the tasks that you've been moving from list to list for the last 3 weeks. But this is the key. None of these benefits matter if you don't come in prepared. The point of these sessions isn't just to show up. It's to move your business forward. And that happens when you go in with a plan. So how do you make that happen? Here are 3 steps. Number 1, pick your priority before you log in. Decide on one thing you're going to work on. Not 15, not your whole to-do list, just one. And be specific. Work on marketing is vague. Draft 3 Instagram captions, that's super clear. I want to add here that co-working is amazing for those tasks that require focus but feel heavy when you're alone. Everyone's different, but this may be writing or planning or organizing. It's not great for things like answering emails or designing graphics if those don't need your deep concentration. Think about the deep work that's been nagging at you, not the busy work that you can do with Netflix playing in the background. Number 2, gather what you need in advance and set up your space. Logins, notes, outlines, chargers, whatever it is, don't waste your focus time hunting for passwords. You want to have everything in front of you. Close your tabs, put your phone away, grab some water or coffee, and set yourself up to actually get things done. And number 3, use the timer wisely. Most co-working sessions use Pomodoro-style blocks. It's 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. And this lets you plan what you can tackle in each block of 25 minutes so you don't drift. Also engage during those 5-minute breaks. Sometimes facilitators will ask what you got done. Now, this isn't about looking perfect. It's about building accountability and momentum. Even saying, I wrote the intro to my email, reminds you of your accomplishment. And that little bit of sharing builds momentum for the whole group, not just you. Then celebrate the finish. When the session wraps up, take 2 minutes to acknowledge what you got done. That moment of celebration cements the progress and makes you more likely to show up next time and make the same movement forward. Now, I do want to share some pitfalls to avoid. 1, choosing a task that's too big or bringing your entire to-do list. To fix this, break it down. Aim for something that you can complete in 1 or 2 25-minute blocks. Number 2, multitasking. Answering Slack messages or scrolling your phone kills the whole point. Co-working is about focused progress. Number 3, using breaks between the work blocks as escape time. Look, I know it's tempting to go fold laundry or scroll social, but the problem is you lose momentum and you don't come back ready to focus. Use those breaks for your bio needs, a stretch, or just to jot down a quick note about your next step. Save the walk for later. And number 4, skipping the reflection. If you don't take a minute to acknowledge what you finished, it won't feel satisfying. Celebrate the win because it builds momentum. I'll say that again and again and again. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Now, when you start approaching co-working with intention, something starts shifting. Suddenly that thing you've been dragging from one week's list to the next, it gets done. That resistance melts away because you give yourself a space and the energy of others to actually focus. And instead of feeling scattered and behind, you walk away lighter and proud of what you've done. And what's really cool, those momentum builds with each session you attend. And before you know it, you're not just staying afloat, you're moving forward with confidence. Imagine stacking those wins again and again. That's what creates real growth in your business. Simple, steady, and sustainable. All right, let's get to your action step for this week. I want you to pick one thing you've been putting off and commit to tackling it in your next co-working session. Show up with that plan in mind. And if you're not in a session yet, mark your calendar and come join us at the Fun and Profitable Power Hour. I would so love to co-work with you. You can find out more at wendymuzzy.com/power hour. All right, to recap, today we covered why co-working works, accountability, structure, and momentum, how to prepare, pick one clear priority, gather what you need, set your space up, use the timer wisely, and what's possible when you use these sessions consistently. It's real momentum week after week. Next week, we're going to shift gears from co-working to something that impacts every part of your business, designing a customer journey that actually converts. Because it's not just about having a great offer. Those are awesome, but that's not all it is. It's about guiding your people step by step so they feel seen, supported, and excited to work with you. I'll walk you through how to map it out in a way that feels natural so you can turn more curious people into paying clients. All right, that's everything for today. Until next time, happy co-working.